Have you ever wondered what Paul's thorn in the flesh was? In 2 Corinthians 12:7, it says, "Lest I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of the revelation, there was given to me a thorn in the flesh, the messenger of Satan to buffet me, lest I should be exalted above measure." So there was something that was given to Paul, and the Bible doesn't make it clear what happened to Paul, but there was something that kept him humble, something that the devil used to poke at him. But God said, I'm going to use this to strengthen you, to keep you humble, and to keep you walking on the right path. So we don't know what it was. We don't know what Paul's struggle was, but it makes me question, has God given us a thorn in our flesh as well? And I think, food for thought, I think that there's a possibility that my thorn is actually my hearing. Because in 2020, during COVID, I lost a good portion of the hearing that was in my right ear. And here's the thing. I used to struggle to listen to the Lord and obey Him. I used to fight against Him. I used to kind of do things my own way, try to do it, the Lord would show me something, I'd push back just a little bit, or I would push to the point where He would discipline me over it. So I was not listening and doing what the Lord asked. So when that happens and we don't take heed to what the Lord is showing us, then we start inviting Him to bring situations into our life where He begins to discipline our actions. So as a result, in 2020, when COVID came around, I got COVID and got sick, and I lost the majority of the hearing in my right ear. And I went and had it tested just to kind of see what it is. And they're like, oh yeah, it's definitely, they're like, we could give you a hearing aid in that ear. However, you're young enough that your body will adjust to that. And so I never did anything about it, but I know it's there. If I lay on my left side at night, sometimes I like to listen to the scriptures. And if I lay on my left side, I can't hear the Bible. I lay on my right side, I can hear the Bible. And that's another thing. It's the right side. That's the right side is the right way, so that just tells me like, you weren't listening. So, but it's like, I want to be able to hear. I've prayed about this. I know God can heal me, and I know He can give me my hearing back right away. It distorts me sometimes because I can hear myself in my head. So there's a lot of annoyances about this, but I've kind of gotten used to it as well. But I will say one thing, this has kept me humble. It has kept me humble. So I wonder, is this a thorn in my side? Is this a thorn in my flesh that keeps me humble? So there may be something in your life that you're struggling with, something that you have prayed and asked God to take away, and He says, my grace is sufficient enough. Just keep going. And so I just want to let you know that maybe it's the thorn in your side, and it's the thing that's going to help keep you humble and walking with God and seeking Him. Because the thing is, when we put ourselves first, when we start to get prideful and we don't listen to the Lord, we start running ahead of Him, then we can put ourselves in positions where we can open ourselves up to spiritual warfare, or we can run away from the direction of the Lord. We can't hear Him, and He's only going to let us get so far, and He's going to discipline us. So everything that comes upon your life, just hear what I'm saying. Everything that comes upon your life, it doesn't matter what it is. If it is taken from you, if it is given to you, if you fight through it, if it is anything from a spiritual warfare to a loss of hearing in your ear, to betrayal, to rejection, to going through seasons of isolation, every single thing is for your good and for the Lord's glory. And when we can start looking at these things saying, what are you trying to teach me, Lord? What are you trying to show me, Lord? If I'm going to get prideful and I'm going to run ahead and I'm going to start causing issues in my walk with you, then do what you got to do to make sure that I don't back away from the things that you've showed me. So if we start looking at it like that and realizing that nothing comes upon us that God does not have a plan for and a reason for it. So rather than to complain about it, Lord, why don't I can't hear out of this, Lord, and why can't you just heal me, Lord? I need to start looking at, Lord, what are you trying to show me? And in time, I know that the Lord's going to open this ear and it's going to be a miracle and it's going to be something that he's going to do around other people and show his power and his glory. But until then, this may be my flesh. This may be the thorn in my flesh, the thorn in my side. So if you have one in yours, ask the Lord, what are you trying to teach me? What are you trying to keep me from, Lord? Because I can guarantee it's not for discipline or for punishment. It's so we know which way to keep going. And so we stay on that narrow path, because on our own, we're going to want to fly off into the left field. We're going to head to the left, head to the right, but God will make sure that we stay on that path.